Hi, welcome to our show about organic food. We're here at Summit Valley Farm, home of Espenshade Organics, and we're going to learn more about organic farming. I'm here today with Wade and Jen Espenshade from Summit Valley Farm, right behind New Holland, PA. They have a beautiful farm here that they grow organic produce, and we're going to talk a little bit to them today about the difference between organic versus traditional farming. Could you tell us a little bit about how you started your organic farm, Wade?
Well, yes, this process started back probably at around 2000 to 2003 when my wife and I were doing community development work in Guatemala. We had a lot of time to read and process and look at all the different chemicals and man-made things that's in the food system, and started to realize that's really unhealthy and unnatural for our bodies. And that's when we started deciding that we really have an interest in organics.
Wade, I understand there's quite a process involved becoming certified and having your farm being organic. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, now to be certified organic, this is regulated by the USDA. There is a certification process. It takes 3 years, basically, where you're not allowed to use any prohibited substance or, let's say, synthetic chemicals on your land for 3 years.
Wow.
In order to become certified organic. After the 3-year period is when you first can become certified.
And actually, we are certified and inspected every year by someone from Pennsylvania Certified Organic, and they also look at all of our documentation that we keep as well.
Jen, could you tell us a little bit about the difference between organic farming methods versus traditional?
Sure. One of the main differences is that in traditional farming methods, chemicals are applied into the soil and also on top of the plant. In organic farming, one of the things that we try to do is build up our soil health by putting natural things into the soil, and that then contributes to a healthier plant and a healthier crop. And another thing that we do is we do not apply pesticides or any sort of chemicals on top of the plant. Rather, we put on some things like a fish fertilizer, which would provide nutrients to the plant and also keep bugs at bay. And we do a lot of hand weeding and also hand squashing of bugs.
I heard some really interesting things about the local sweet corn. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, let's go take a look at the corn. Well, one of the things that Lancaster County is known for is the sweet corn, but probably what most people don't realize is just how many chemicals are put onto that sweet corn.
Yeah, people probably don't realize that actually here in Lancaster County, in order to keep the caterpillars or the worms out of the sweet corn, it's sprayed approximately 3 to 6 times with restricted use chemicals, which are some of the more toxic chemicals that can be used. You have to have a special applicator's license to apply those, so it's really a lot of chemicals on sweet corn.
So whether you're picking up your corn at a local Amish farm or at the grocery store, you really do need to ask whether it's organic, because only certified organic products can guarantee there's no chemicals on them.
Thank you, Jen. That is very interesting. So now that we've learned a little bit about organic farming, we're going to go into the Summit Valley Farm produce stand and see what they sell to the public. Jen, you have some beautiful organic produce here. Could you tell us a little bit about the tomatoes?
Sure. Our tomatoes are what are called heirloom tomatoes. That they're not very nice looking, but that's the whole point, is they are bred for their taste, not for their appearance or their shippability to grocery stores, which is what most local tomatoes are grown for.
So Jen, what we've learned about tomatoes is it's really not about how they look, but it's the taste that counts.
That's exactly right.
So the peppers that we find in our grocery store, they look a lot like yours. How do they differ?
Another thing to remember is that there's something called the Dirty Dozen, which is the list of the most heavily pesticide-laden, chemical-laden vegetables and fruits that are out on the market. And one of them is a green pepper. And so ours have absolutely nothing on them. They're just grown naturally without any chemicals.
Wow. Now, who would be your typical customer that would come here to your farm?
We get a variety of customers that come, some that are just looking for a roadside stand and are very happy to find that we don't apply any chemicals to our products. And we also have other people that already know a lot about organic and have sought us out.
Thank you, Jen. I'd like to thank Jen and Wade Espenshade from Summit Valley Farms for having us out here today and sharing their knowledge and passion for organic farming. We just visited with Jen and Wade Espenshade, who talked to us about growing organic fruits and vegetables. And now we're going to visit a restaurant who specializes in preparing all of their dishes with locally grown organic foods.